Tonight, Rebecca suffocates Duck. Gordon passes near. And Eileen laughs at Gordon.
A special train arrived one day, and the Fat Controller welcomed the passengers. They looked at everything in the yard, and photographed the engines.
I'm not lying when I say this, Arcee. I've never seen so many people around here before. Who are they?
They're the Railway Society, Duck. They've come to see you. See that engine next to Flying Scotsman over there? That's the engine that pulled that railtour, City of Truro. Some say he was the first steam engine to hit 100 miles an hour. Yes, Flying Scotsman was the first to officially go 100 miles an hour, but some say that City of Truro was the first. I'm actually interested in finding out on his 100-mile-an-hour run. Tell you what, hey, once we're all finished up here, how about we go have a chat with him?
Oh, are you kidding me, Arcee? He's too famous to notice me.
Don't be silly, Duck. He's Great Western like you. Come on.
Duck found City of Truro at the coaling stage.
Excuse me, Mr. City of Truro. Is it okay if me and Arcee talk with you?
He asked shyly. Of course, smiled the famous engine. I see you are one of us.
Well, I do try to teach the other engines our ways,
said Duck modestly. All ship-shape and Swindon fashion, that's right.
If you don't mind me asking, Truro, could you tell us how you beat the Southwestern, please?
So, City of Truro told Duck all about his famous run from Plymouth to Bristol more than 50 years ago. They were soon firm friends, and talked Great Western till late at night. City of Truro left early next morning.
Good riddance! Chattering all night, keeping important engines awake! Who in blazes is that locomotive anyway?
He's City of Truro, Gordon. He's famous.
As famous as me, Rebecca? Pah! Nonsense! He's famouser than both you and Rebecca, Gordon. He went 100 miles an hour before you two were even drawn or thought of. So he says, Duck, but I didn't like his looks. He's got no dome. Never trust Domeless Engines. They're not respectable. I never boast, but 100 miles an hour should be easy for me. Goodbye. Never trust Domeless Engines. My left.
Alright, Duck, there's no need for you to go into detail.
Presently, Duck took some trucks to Edward's station. He was cross, and it was lucky for those trucks that they tried no tricks.
Duck, you look a little put off. Is something wrong?
You don't want to know, Victorion.
Hello, called Edward. The famous City of Truro came through this morning. He whistled to me. Wasn't he kind?
Well, Truro is one of the finest engines in the world, Edward. You won't believe what Gordon said earlier. Right in front of Rebecca, if you can believe it. He said, never trust Domeless Engines. They're not respectable.
Oh, just wait till I get my massive hands on Gordon. I'll rip him too.
Don't take any notice, soothed Edward. He's just jealous. He thinks no engine should be famous but him. Look, he's coming now. Gordon's boiler seemed to have swollen larger than ever. He was running very fast. He swayed up and down and from side to side as his wheels pounded the rails.
He did it, I'll do it, he did it, I'll do it!
He panted. His train rocketed past. It was gone. Edward chuckled and winked at Duck. Gordon's trying to do a City of Truro, he said. Duck was still cross.
I shall think he'll knock himself to bits. I swear I heard something rattle as he went through.
Gordon's driver eased him off. Steady, boy, he said. We aren't running a race.
We are then.
said Gordon, but he said it to himself. I've never known him ride so roughly before, remarked his driver. His fireman grabbed the brake handle to steady himself. He's given himself a hammering, and no mistake. Soon Gordon began to feel a little queer.
That's strange. The top of my boiler seems funny. It's as if something's loose. I better slow down.
By then, it was too late. They met the wind on the viaduct. It wasn't just a gentle wind, nor was it a hard, steady wind. It was a teasing wind which blew suddenly in hard puffs and caught you unawares. Gordon thought it wanted to push him off the bridge.
No, you don't, city speaker!
He said firmly, but the wind had other ideas. It curled round his boiler, crept under his loose dome, and lifted it off and away into the valley below. It fell on the rocks with a clang. Gordon was most uncomfortable. He felt cold where his dome wasn't. Besides, people laughed at him as he passed. At the big station, he tried to whoosh them away, but they crowded round no matter what he did.
Why is everybody laughing at you, What the? Gordon? What happened to your dome?
Oh, the bloody wind just snatched it off me, Eileen. I was going over the viaduct when the wind crept under it and lifted it off and away.
It would serve you right for saying Domeless Engines on a respectable court.
Oh, shut up.
On the way back, he wanted his driver to stop and find his dome. He was very cross when he wouldn't. He hoped the shed would be empty, but all the engines were there waiting.
Never trust Domeless Engines. They're not respectable.
Oh, shut up, Rebecca.